Oh yeah, it's about that time. We all have been looking forward to this very moment all week. Welcome to the #1 WWE 2K Universe Mode show in the industry. We are live at the TakeOver Pre-Show. Look at the turnout tonight. Money talks, and right now it's screaming. For the next 30 minutes, we are dissecting the contracts, the heavy grudges, and the consequences waiting on the main card. Shout out to Million Moods, Look Good, Feel Good, Fight Good, and Legit Pipelines, helping entrepreneurs expand their brands online. Now let's check in with the men working the floor. We got a lot of business to handle, so let's get straight to the board of directors. Sitting to my right, running Monday Night Mayhem with an iron fist, wearing the tactical vest like we are heading into a war zone, Dante King Crossland. And sitting to my left, looking like he just closed a 9-figure merger for Friday Night Flow, Mr. Zach Lowenberg. Gentlemen, talk to me. What is the temperature in the building tonight?
The temperature is exactly where I projected it to be, Voice. Everything is completely under control. My athletes understand their market value, and tonight they are cashing in their performance bonuses. Flow is here to remind everyone what a premium platinum tier asset looks like when the lights are on.
You can keep talking about market value, Zach. Down here on the ground level, respect is earned in blood. My roster didn't show up in tailored suits for a photo op. They showed up ready for a fight. Let's see if your premium assets can actually survive the trenches.
I hear a whole lot of pride at this desk. Let's see who actually backs it up. First order of business tonight, the URF Heavyweight Championship. Rude Boy has been holding down the gold, but Dante cleared the deck. Tonight, the champion is completely isolated against a true horrorcore technician, Marshall Matthews. Dante, you took away his safety net. Against a surgeon like Marshall, how is Rude Boy surviving?
He survives because his back is against the wall. When you corner a man and take away his options, he gets dangerous. Rude Boy is holding that championship for a reason. I am predicting he digs deep and retains his gold tonight.
A terrible investment strategy, Dante. Marshall Matthews completely broke him mentally weeks ago. Without his crew watching the perimeter, Rude Boy is a massive liability. Marshall is going to dismantle him cleanly and efficiently. I am predicting a new champion.
The board is split early. We got a long night ahead of us. We moving right along. Let's take it down to the dirt. We talking about the URF 808 Underground Championship. Young Terror is challenging Tanaka Kong for the gold. Young Terror was on a massive run, but Tanaka Kong didn't even break a sweat. He sat in the VIP section and watched Tiffany Lane collect a bounty on his challenger. Zach, is that what you call a sound business strategy?
It is absolute strategic brilliance, Voice. Look at what Tanaka Kong accomplished. He completely derailed his challenger's momentum. He outsourced the physical labor to a dangerous enforcer like Tiffany Lane, allegedly, and he protected his own physical assets in the process. Tanaka is exactly what we call a smart brand investment. Young Terror is walking into this matchup angry and reckless. Tanaka is my prediction for the retain.
You call it an investment. I call it cowardly avoidance. Tanaka Kong thought it was real funny to sit in the front row and eat popcorn while Terror was fighting for his life. But guess what? Tonight, the cage doors are locking. There are no distractions in the underground. It is just you, your opponent, and the consequences. Tanaka has absolutely nowhere left to hide. Young Terror is walking out with the gold.
The predictions are in. Terror for Mayhem, Tanaka for Flow. Let's keep the money flowing and talk about Friday Night Flow's Women's Championship. We got Catherine Baker defending the crown against America's sweetheart, Amaya Davis. Amaya Davis literally fought her way into this conflict. She wasn't handed an opportunity. She took it. Dante, how does the underdog survive against a cold European giant?
She survives because she has unbreakable resilience. Look, Catherine Baker isn't a competitor. She's a corporate mannequin. Amaya Davis is the actual heartbeat of this division. She thrives when the pressure is at maximum capacity. Baker thinks nobody is on her level, but Amaya is coming in with a massive chip on her shoulder. She knows how to survive the trenches. Amaya is my prediction for the new champion.
You are completely delusional, Dante. Amaya has heart, sure. She looks great in streetwear. But Catherine Baker is a towering symbol of elite luxury and silent, disciplined destruction. Amaya only won her qualifier because Yasmin interfered. Baker believes nobody in this division is worthy of breathing the same air as her. And tonight, she is going to physically prove it. Put my prediction down for Catherine Baker.
That's how we do it. The tension is high, but the stakes are about to get even higher. Now we are getting to the bag. Cross-brand warfare. A guaranteed tag team championship opportunity at Summer Jam is hanging high above the ring. It is the 4-way tag team ladder match. You got corporate enforcers, you got high flyers, and you got pure street fighters all looking to secure the contract. Dante, your Mayhem teams know what it takes to run a division, but a multi-team ladder match changes the entire psychology. Who has the advantage?
This is absolute anarchy, voice, which means it's completely tailored for Mayhem. Money Inc. is desperately trying to rebuild and reclaim their status. Tiffany Lane and Baby Loco are looking to inflict maximum damage. This matchup is all about chaos and violence, not posing for the camera. The Flow teams are entirely too stiff. They are going to crash and burn. I am calling it right now. Money Inc. is walking out with that SummerSlam contract.
Stiff? You mean structured. The corporation are professional business athletes. They know how to strategize for maximum results instead of just senseless brawling. But honestly, my prediction tonight is Showtime and Ultra Black. We saw that massive, unsanctioned backstage brawl on the Flow premiere. It established that nobody has more pure momentum than Ultra Black right now. They know how to survive the high spots and capture the hardware. I am locking in Showtime and Ultra Black.
I respect the vision. The board is set for the tag teams, but do not go anywhere. When we come back, we are breaking down the URF Primetime Championship, and we are looking at the steel cage conflict. We ain't even close to finished. Keep it locked. In this game, your presence speaks long before you ever throw a strike. Standard gear doesn't cut it when you're building an empire. You need to dominate the room the second you walk through the curtain. Crafted with elite tactical mesh and designed for the supreme grind, Million Moves isn't just clothing, it's armor. It moves with your hustle, breathes through the pressure, and keeps you sharp when the lights get hot. Because when you step inside the danger zone, compromise is a liability. True power starts from the inside out. For all your Million Moves, look good, feel good, fight good. Secure your premium gear right now at www.millionmoves.com. We are back live on the broadcast. The energy is building in this arena. Let's talk about a massive culture clash for the URF Primetime Championship. We got the corporate prospect Jade Crawford stepping up to the champion Smoke Green. That is what we call a failed negotiation. Mr. Lowenberg, your hand-picked athlete was left completely unconscious on the Go Home show. Can she recover from that public execution?
That was a direct violation of corporate conduct. Look, Smoke Green is an unbothered, spaced-out gamer who stumbled into a championship. She does not respect the administrative process. Jade Crawford is a manufactured, premium superstar because that is exactly what it takes to carry a massive brand. She survived a brutal gauntlet to earn this spot. Tonight, Jade Crawford is collecting a receipt and walking out with that championship. Lock my prediction in for Jade.
You are so desperate to protect your investment that you can't even see true athletic dominance. Smoke Green only took this job to pay for a high-end gaming rig. She possesses zero traditional ego, but when that bell rings, she instantly enters sweat mode and approaches her opponents with high APM precision. Jade is looking for payback. She is about to get a massive physical lesson on easy mode. My prediction is the retain for Smoke Green.
The board is split again. Corporate structure versus the gamer lifestyle. We will see who cashes out. Let's take it back to the dark side of the brand. We are talking about the Mayhem Women's Championship, a brutal conflict inside a 15-foot steel cage. Lexi the Anarchist versus the champion, Tia Frost. Tia Frost thought she had the system figured out. Dante, you established strict boundaries, but the warden outplayed your corporate guidelines. By locking her inside this prison, have you punished the champion, or did you just isolate a very dangerous enforcer?
I isolated accountability, voice. Tia Frost thought she was completely untouchable. She found a loophole and brained Lexi with the gold, boasting that nobody could touch her because she brings in the ratings. I do not care about her ratings. Tonight, the arrogant champion is locked inside 15 feet of unforgiving steel. She can't run to the locker room area. Lexi the Anarchist thrives in the dirt, and tonight, the violence is strictly face-to-face. Lexi is my prediction to take the championship.
Accountability? You mean an athletic liability? You are too desperate to prove a point, Dante. You just locked your brand's most valuable asset in a cage with an absolute lunatic. This is exactly why Monday Night Mayhem is a chaotic mess. But as dangerous as Lexi is, Tia Frost is the warden for a reason. She is surviving the violence and retaining her gold. Tia Frost is my prediction.
The cage is lowering tonight. Only one woman is surviving the trenches. It is time. We are talking about the main event, the biggest bag on the table tonight, the URF Universal Championship. Luscious Lewis defending against the mogul, Platinum Carter, in a best-of-3, Falls Count Anywhere street war. This rivalry is completely out of control. It is spilled out of the ring and into the bloodlines. Zach, who is walking out with the ultimate bragging rights?
The standard has already been established, voice. Platinum Carter isn't just an athlete. He's iconic West Coast royalty and the absolute best technician on the roster. Carter wanted to prove a point, so he made Luscious's own brother tap out, and then he left the Universal Champion unconscious. Luscious brings Memphian power, but Carter brings technical perfection. Tonight, the psychological momentum is entirely in Carter's hands. We are looking at a brand new Universal Champion.
You do not disrespect the man's bloodline. Luscious Lewis is a self-made veteran who brings absolute ruthlessness and unmatched ring IQ. He is a mean streak athlete who methodically wears down his opponents. Carter might have technical skill, but tonight, Luscious is hunting for immediate, violent payback. You awake a giant in a Memphis legend, and he is going to beat the respect directly into you. I am calling the retain for Luscious Lewis.
We will be right back after a quick shout out. You've got the hustle, you've got the product, and you've got the vision. So why are you letting confusing tech and messy code hold your business back? Stop playing small. It's time to build a platform that actually converts traffic into real cash. Welcome to Legit Pipelines, the ultimate pipeline and sales builder built for creators who want results, not headaches. Capture high-value leads, unlock easy click upsells, and gain full access to exclusive digital content creation inside the Legit Design Lab. No coding, no programming, just pure profit. Secure the bag and expand your brand today. Go to www.legitpipelines.com and start your 14-day free trial right now. The standard has been set. The GMs have locked in their predictions. Zach is back in the corporate elite. Dante is passionately back in the street enforcers. Whoever takes the most wins tonight claims ultimate authority over the culture.
Ready your excuses, Zach. My athletes are taking over this broadcast.
And ready your standard, Dante. Friday Night Flow is closing the deal.
The time for talking is over. The bank is open. Clear your schedules because the ultimate spectacle is happening right now.